sharks have a lot of teeth.
They got
it
a lot
does
of
have
teeth.
a lot of teeth.
Isn't that cool? We love this thing. It's Jurassic Park, but it's sharks. Okay, that's
I
what
don't
it is.
think we love this thing.
Oh, we're going to put him right here so he's on camera all night.
Yeah.
And then we got to put our special goggles on for x-ray vision.
I don't have special goggles.
No, you don't. What happened to your goggles?
You do look like you have special. Ooh, that looks pretty funky there, honey.
Thank you, baby.
The lights or the eyes are like blue.
Thank
or
you.
purple.
And I'm wearing a new shirt tonight.
Your
My wife
shirt.
has yet to notice it.
No, I noticed it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You usually say something.
Well, we were busy.
Yeah. This is my Florida shirt.
Oh, I
since
didn't
we're in
realize
Florida.
it was Florida. Okay, it's a material. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, we don't know what the material is. It's silk. I think it's silk.
Yeah. What is on the back then? Is there something?
Florida. More Florida.
No, there's nothing.
No? Nothing? All right, just Florida on
Is
the
that
front.
just to remind you where you are? You know, there's
Yes.
silver alerts down here. You know, so
yes,
maybe
you want to
this is
show
like,
people where we actually live? Do you even know?
Well, we live like right on over here.
Okay, all right, there you go. So it's Shark Week, all things shark, including Shark Tank and Shark Week.
Okay, Linda Potts says it's a dino shark.
Dino Shark, that's it.
Dino
Thank
shark.
you, Linda.
Too much. That's too much.
It's too much?
Just tell them.
I love
okay,
it.
So you guys, we did watch the show. We don't always go back and watch the shows after we do them. And oh my word, we had so many mistakes. The volume was all over the place. If it's like that, you guys need to just say, hey,
Nah.
turn it down there, fellas.
The last thing we want is our audience producing the show.
Tell us.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm like, that was like all over. My
It was
little
a,
ears.
it was a
couldn't
little
handle it.
much. Yeah, that's right.
Sean, Linda, and Michael Scott are here.
Oh, okay.
Hi, guys.
All right, there we go. Those are good people.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to tell them about your COVID test today, why we were there.
I've had this sinus thing, okay, and I didn't really do what I was supposed to do. So the sinus said,
Dino shark.
that it came back. But anyhow, so I had to go to the urgent care today. I was like, I've been miserable. So of course, because of my symptoms, I had to get COVID tested.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they didn't do the thing where like it goes up into your, you know.
Yeah, well, when you look at the schnoz, look
Yeah.
at the size of that sucker. That is a lot of stuff going
Well,
back
he
there.
does have big nose holes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did
there
big
you
nose
go.
holes.
They look like feet.
But anyhow,
That's
so
right.
I had to be. But oh my word, I had to wait forever. I think I was there 4 hours.
Yeah, it was
They
brutal.
they were
was
the
brutal.
nicest people. I'm like, I cannot believe you've been going through all these people and you guys are still nice.
There was a guy that came in with his son. His son looked to be about 17 or 18. This is at the 2-hour mark, so we're starting to lose it. And he comes in, walks right up to the counter. He goes, yeah. And he's talking real loud. He's an older guy. I brought my son in because he's...
A little softer.
Yeah, he's got a temperature and he's kind of got a snotty nose and he's got the chills. And the entire room goes. He could have walked out with anything from that office. Nobody would have stopped him. So they
much.
rushed him into the back room. The
Michael
loser.
Scott said, so you're in a Florida state of mind. So you're saying. you're in Florida.
See, that's
See, I
it.
do like that one.
That's
Florida
it.
state of
It's
mind.
a nice shirt for $19 or whatever it was. It's quality, I'm telling you.
It feels quality.
It actually came out of China. Literally. Okay,
literally.
literally. You live in the blue purple flower by Jim's nipple? Strange choice. Is that what you touched, honey?
Yeah, I think it. You know what? I think I
Sean,
did.
seriously.
Yeah.
All right, Pandora. She's not even in yet, and already Sean's smacking me. And we have Russ Pulowski watching. Russ Pulowski is one of my favorite people up in Indianapolis.
Favorite people.
Russ is the guy who gave me the line when he and his family were looking for a church to go to in Indiana. And I said, did you find one? And he goes, we're going to go to the one that sucks the least. Russ, I use that all the time.
All the time.
All the time. And Perry Calavig is watching, which is a little late for him. His laxative is kicking in any time now. There you go.
Well, Linda Putz is going to throw her phone in the river. I hope you're not throwing the phone in the river because of us.
Why would you throw the phone in the river? No, Putz, what's your problem? No.
Well, I don't know.
No.
So anyhow, today I was supposed to get my hair cut with my daughter.
Yes.
So she went ahead and went, but I couldn't go. So anyway,
Yep. Because
it's
we were at the
still like
doctor
this.
for 4 hours.
He sat there for 2.5 of it with me,
Yep.
but then he had to get.
I had to
we
go.
were having people come over.
Yeah, we had some people come to tour the house, escorted by an Army colonel who has been one of our guests here.
We love him.
One of our graduates.
What about graduates?
If we had a graduate, he would be a graduate.
We have the most amazing people that come stay
Honey,
with us.
Wendy Anderson is joined the fray. Wendy Anderson went to college with Steve. Actually, I think Dan. But he's on the show, so that's nice to have
Okay,
him.
the Soderlands are sitting down to dinner and enjoying the Sunny and Jim's show. I do
Oh.
like. Now, see, Gwen the other day called it the Jim Peters show.
Yeah, Gwen, that did not go over, Gwen. Oh, man.
You know I didn't care.
That did not go over, Gwen.
Okay.
Gwen says I look like a flower child from the 60s. Ha!
Did you see Jamie's bringing all the snark to the show? To the shark show.
Jamie,
Snark to the shark.
Jamie, she came in with guns blazing those first few episodes, and then like
she was sick, and I understand now. Like it's
have you seen her crochet videos? Dear Jesus.
Not into the microphone.
That's right. Jamie is crocheting with a lighted lightsaber crocheter.
Okay, I used to crochet. I love to knit. I actually got addicted. You can actually get addicted to knitting. Like I was addicted. It's very calming.
Did Bob join already? Because people are saying hi to Bob. I didn't even see him here. Is Bob on here? It's Thursdays. Bob's hardly ever on Thursdays because he's working for Jesus doing something else.
Oh, Bob is.
Bob's here.
Oh,
people are
he
saying
said
hi.
the Kmart Blue Light Special shirt.
Who said that?
Bob.
The Bob?
Bob said that.
No, that's just rude. Okay, so we were at the dollar store the other day, and we bought something. I didn't bring it over, but you want to tell them about what we bought for $1? Okay, I didn't really have any experience with the dollar store because I really never had kids. So Debbie and I never really went to the dollar store. So when I'm in there, the first few times with her, I'm like, how much does this cost? And she goes, it's the dollar store. I was a little slow on that. Yeah. So we bought toothpaste. Yeah. Tell them about your toothpaste.
Well, first of all, when you have a kid, you guys all get this have kids. You give them $5 and go in the dollar store. It is like you just gave them $1 million. It's so fun. Except then you got to go, help them find, 5 things. But anyway, we bought teeth whitener. It's this charcoal teeth whitener. You guys, we love it.
Yeah.
It was
I think it's working. Look.
$1. Yeah, see, his teeth look white.
I do.
See?
Gwen is now apologizing. Gwen just said, I am so sorry, Sonny. I'll do a second tape, but your show title is The Jimpeters. You need to change to The Sonny and Jim Show. No, I'm just saying.
We're just teasing you.
No, we're not. She was serious. And our let's see who else. Well, Wendy, if you're still watching, say something. I would love to talk to you, man.
Okay, so
Andrew just chopped on, and he goes, "That shirt, seriously, Andrew, come on, man. This was $29. This is like a money shirt. Look at that. That's beautiful material.
I'm telling you, I really wish you guys could feel it.
Yeah.
It's like on the Dirty Jobs show. I think if you could smell all the jobs, you'd be disgusted. If you could feel the shirt, you'd be like, Well, you don't want to sweat in this shirt.
None of you have picked up on it. I picked it, and I wore it tonight specifically because we're talking about sharks. And this entire state is surrounded by sharks.
Yeah, we're really, what is it
now,
called?
Right here where my nipple is, which Sean was so nice to point out, is about the shark bite capital of the world.
Yeah, so New Smyrna, which is where we like to go.
Right there.
Is the shark bite capital of the world.
Right there, boys and girls, right there. That's right. Okay.
I just don't have the energy today, you guys.
Yeah.
Please help me out.
Yep.
Did you use it on your hair?
What?
Oh, the whitener.
Oh, the whitener?
Oh. You know what? When we were at the beach the other day, I felt like his hair got whiter. I didn't even know that was possible, but I think it got whiter.
Susan Wells has joined us. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have opened officially. We've had a small office in Canada. Run by the Wells and Wells, it's called.
Right.
And now that has become mobile.
Right, well?
Yes.
Right.
The Wells office, Canadian office representation of the Sonny and Jim Show has gone national in Canada. And they are trekking across the country, spreading the good news of the Jim and Sonny Show.
I don't think that's
I think they are. They're stopping at almost every Tim Hortons, I'll guarantee that.
We couldn't put up all of her pictures because it was too late. But she had sent some ones. We'll show you those later, next time. But she did.
No, every episode we're going to have updates.
We'll have updates from Susan.
So anyway, we better say before you do the update, they're going from Toronto all the way to where?
Yes, all the way. Well, I said it wrong. I said Alberta last time. You said no, it's not Alberta.
No, they're going to Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're headed over there.
But it's going to take them like a week, and it's like 8 hours in the car a day, and the last day is 11 hours.
Yeah, something like that. We may have to pause the show. We just got an update on Pandora. It's only John on tonight. Pandora is stuck in traffic, and I'm making dinner. I may miss a few comments.
Oh, okay.
Slackers. All right, so now we have our Canada update from our Canada office.
No, we don't have the update. I've got to show it.
Well, that's what I meant.
Okay.
You have the update, right?
All right, hang on. Okay. Here we go.
So last night, our office, our mobile office in Canada was located in a hotel in Sault Ste. Marie. There it is. Now, we're going to show you what was, Susan said, was the warning for how these people should learn to social distance. This is literally the help they gave them. Don't get hit by the moose. Please read, be informed, and help us follow these policies. Practice social distancing. So if you run into a moose, you're supposed to practice this social distancing right here.
So it's basically a moose size. So 2 meters would be 6 feet, I guess.
Yeah, but
right?
the way it's written to me, as us Americans who are moose ignorant, it almost sounds like if you see a moose split up, one on each end. That's what it looks like to me.
Is that how you took
That's what I'm
that?
thinking. It's one on each end.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Well, because it says don't get hit by the moose.
Don't get hit by the moose.
So what does that mean? If you're
Well-
one on each side, apparently the moose won't attack you. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, but Susan
2
P.
meters
Wells.
apart. You gotta be, which is obviously 6 feet.
Yes. So now Susan and David are back on the road, and they are headed their way to BC, the lovely area of BC. Scott and Tara took us to New Smyrna Beach and said that they haven't seen a shark in 30 years of living in Florida. When we went to the beach, there were guys fishing, and a guy caught a shark.
I'm telling you what, if you ever hear about somebody getting bit by a shark, I can almost promise you it's going to say New Smyrna. Hands down.
Yeah.
But Tim, our nephew, he goes surfing over in New Smyrna.
Oh, Jay Wetzel says, he says, that's what I thought, Jim, and I was wondering why it was pointed at Sonny. Sure it's pointed. Oh, shut up. All right, let's see. Pud says, if you see a moose, head for the hills. Yep. The Sean says, I'll take the front end of the moose. Yeah, exactly.
Susan
They put
said
the
they
woman
measure,
on the back.
They measure by mooses.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Measure by mooses. Okay, well, now we know that.
Is
We
it like
did
a-
not know that.
So wait, plural moose, are those mooses? Or it's not meese. Those are like deer?
Susan, that's a great question. Since you've got your keyboard. Oh, no, she's done it. So she says mooses with an S.
If you see a moose, head for the hill. Okay. Oh.
So isn't plural of mice meese? I don't know.
She said mooses.
Yeah.
Is it mooses?
Yeah,
Mooses.
I don't know. My mother was always upset when we would do Jesus's.
Jesus says this.
Yeah, so
yeah, but it goes back to,
Jesus is one of those words you don't need to have the and then an extra S.
Well, it's like
just
Peters.
straight up Jesus. Yeah,
Peters.
my mom also hated that when people would go,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's the Peterses."
Peters is.
We are not the Peterses. No,
well,
we
you
are
know
not.
what? You guys are a lot.
We are not the Peterses.
You know what? I think some people have some great lines, and we're just flying by them.
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, that's John's problem. John's
No,
supposed to be
it's not.
doing that.
John is cooking.
John is doing
Okay.
TV dinners. Susan sells.
The plural of moose is moose.
Our Canada office has made a comment. They say getting hit by a moose is a legit issue on Canadian highways. It's more dangerous than sharks. Oh, Susan just gave us a great show idea.
Yeah.
Mooses.
Oh, mooses.
We could do a show on mooses.
I think it's so confusing. Like, why is deer plurals deer? And then, bear and bears. Why, we add an S to some things. We don't. Like
Yeah,
moose.
that's a good question.
Goose and
The
geese.
plural of moose is moose, Susan
I know.
just said.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Huh. So you got to be one moose away
Heather
from each other.
Bemis is on.
Heather Bemis. Wow. Well, I tagged her in a post, and now finally she shows up.
Oh, she said that's quite the psychedelic gun on your shirt.
Seriously, you live here, you idiot. Look
It
at what
does
that
look
is.
like a gun.
It is Florida, you moron. You live right over here.
That
Somebody
is-
pointed out by my nipple.
That's awesome.
Can we
Hi,
say-
Heather.
Can we say nipple on our show? I don't think so.
Did you guys have caffeine? Are we like too much today? Actually, I'm really tired today because of my whole nose thing.
You're gonna do this. You're gonna yawn 16 times
I know. Once I get started yawning, I can't stop.
because of her ears. We've been
I
sitting
know.
on the couch in our bedroom, and she's been laying on my lap. She must have yawned 35 times
There's
in about
water
20
in
minutes.
my ears, so like everything's muffled. And
But she acts like it's an entire like a gallon. It's probably like just a little, I don't know.
the sympathy I get is
All
just
right,
amazing.
Cam Rivers has now joined the fray. We love Cam. He's on the show now.
All right, we have to figure out like who has.
Oh,
You guys help
Jay
us out
Wetzel
here.
has pointed out my shirt is backwards the way they're watching it.
Oh.
So it looks like a gun. Just like me. Yeah. So that's why it was half price, Wets.
So
It's
how
going
many-
backwards.
How many people live on your nipple?
Who said that?
Michael
Scott. John, you better get that line down.
How
Michael
many
Scott.
people live on your nipple?
And then Jay Wetzel's line, John, was about we live right by my nipple. Yep, that's right.
so funny. You guys
The other
crack
best
me up.
says, when we look at it, Florida, it is backwards. Turn your shirt around. Linda, I'm not turning my shirt around. That would
Oh,
involve
you know what?
taking
Okay, so
my
while
shirt
we're
off.
talking about Florida, I'm going to show you. We talked about this last week, but we didn't show you. So we told you Brian was playing with an alligator. So
There
this
you
is
go.
baby alligator. In a minute, it goes to a smaller picture. But this little fella, he was still intimidating. His little mouse tape, but
And he was like,
yeah,
he was hissing a little bit.
he was not. Look, his little eyes, little demon eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to feed him and hold him, and yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But look at Brian. He was having a great adult time.
Yeah, he liked it.
Yeah, he was having fun.
Jamie says, I'm being all kinds of funny here and you're missing it, sigh. Jamie, I don't think so. And now that I know you're a full-time professional crocheter with a lightsaber crochet hook. I
think that's pretty cool.
You could have turned it inside out so we
stuff
could
that
see
you've
it.
made, though. Like, what have you made? Like, you need to send us a picture. I bet she's made
of
some
her?
fun stuff.
Of Jamie? No, I'm guessing handkerchiefs. Just
really?
squares. Mm-hmm.
Just squares?
Yeah, or a one-armed sweater. Yeah.
Really?
Or Afghans. Afghans are easy. Those are big squares.
How do you know that
Oh,
Afghans easy?
honey, I used to hang out with the crochet industry.
Oh, my word. Oh, right. I'm so
Jim, the Soderlands have toured all over your shirt. Yeah, people. All right.
gosh.
This is it. So Heather Bemis thought it was a gun. I don't know,
It
Heather.
does. Now that you say that, it does look like a gun.
Alex Conway has joined. Alex, tell me what this shirt is supposed to be indicative of. Now, just I'll give you one clue. It's backwards because the way you're looking at it. All right?
Okay, I'm going to show you this. Jim found it, or I think somebody posted it. But I thought this was awesome because we work with a lot of vets. And, some of these older guys, they were really tough in their day.
Yeah.
Not that they're not, well, we'll show you here.
Jamie has answered your question about what she makes.
I have a page for my crochet business. You need to share that with us.
No, we are not putting that up because our ratings will plummet.
Yeah, no, I want to see it.
No, you don't.
Yes, share that with us, please.
No, do not share it.
Yes, please.
No, keep that to
All
yourself.
right, here we go. You got to read it, though.
What? Oh, when you're 24 and break into a 73-year-old and threaten him and his wife with a knife, you didn't know he was a boxer, a U.S. Marine, a hand-to-hand combat instructor, Semper Fi.
I mean, the kid is messed up.
Yeah, Lydell put this up, but look at that guy.
Oh, did Lydell put it up?
Yeah, Lydell had it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So we wanted to steal that. Honey, I love the way your slides, the different colors. They're changing colors. You guys got to give her some love.
Up there.
She's mixing up the slide background colors, you guys, trying to coordinate it for you. And actually, I should, we're not, well, now you're purple, but, I should wear this when you have the green color slides up.
Really?
A gun on a dolly, Jay Wetzel says it looks like. His shirt is Psychedelic Florida.
A
Chris
doily,
Hodges.
not a dolly.
Oh, doily?
Doily.
Sorry.
Like a doily that
I know.
crochet.
I lost it there. I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Krista, she's, so we have California. Krista's out in Poway. She says, your shirt is Psychedelic Florida, ? Jamie says, I'll private message you, heart. And when Jim realizes how awesome my stuff is, he can be bummed when I crochet for you and not for him.
See.
I just want a handkerchief.
You know what? You get nothing now.
Nah, Jamie
Zilch.
loves me. Jamie loves me.
Nada,
you guys
nothing.
are smacking the lines. I'm hoping John's getting some of these.
That's just awful.
There's some great stuff here. This shirt's doing it though, people. This is a lovely shirt.
Right.
Dawn Anna Bradford. Dawn Anna is one of my favorite people. Dawn Anna and her husband are out in Phoenix, Arizona. We were good friends with them, and he was in the media business for years and years. And so we were eating over at their house, and we're playing a game. I can't remember what the game is. And we're getting to know each other, and she says, my husband and I, we have a song. That's our song. Do you and Debbie have a song? Nobody's ever asked us that. And I, without even blinking, in the middle of the card game, I just said, yeah, it's happy birthday. She lost.
Such a romantic, isn't he?
Pitiful.
And you know what? And knowing Debbie, she thought that was absolutely hilarious.
And then Dawn Anna says to you, she says, you are hilarious and such a gorgeous wife. So Dawn Anna, I'm not going to tell you how old she is, but she's older.
But
she just started selling real estate.
Oh, wow.
Which is really, really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right. So there you go. Susan Wells is probably offline now because they're chasing moose or something to get a picture. So should we start a counter for how many times we say nipple tonight, or just have a bottle of pop when we hit 100?
It has
John,
come
you
up
better
a lot
get that
tonight.
line. Sunny is showing her many talents. Jim better step up. Wetzel's talking about your slides.
Thank you very much.
And then what else happened
I'm
there?
trying.
Beth says, Jamie, if Jim wants a hanky, you need to make him a big one. Oh, making fun of my nose now.
Well, I think you sort of
This is a German nose. This is a rich German nose. It's only 2 centimeters short of a Jewish nose.
You're beautiful to me. Beautiful. You're beautiful.
She's a great liar. That's right. Yeah.
All right, so Jim also found this. This isn't, we just thought it was so cute. It's this little, you've got to watch this little girl. Watch this. Hang on.
Okay.
Wait for
it's
it.
coming, people.
It's coming.
Anticipation is good for us. Yeah.
Watch her. And she's just so cool about it.
Yeah, it's just really,
Hands
the hands in her
Yeah.
pockets, I think.
Well, I think, yep.
Yep.
Hands are
In the pockets, I think.
No, they're kind of in and out.
Look at him. Isn't that awesome?
How talented is she?
I had a career. I could have done that in my life.
Yeah.
I was that talented, but I sprained an ankle and the whole career was
Cindy and
over.
I used to always do that.
Yeah. Do you think our audio is too... No, we're pretty good on the balance on the
No, that one I had to turn
Yep.
down pretty low because I was afraid. I'm trying not to blast you guys out.
Yeah. We didn't want to give Jay some sort of seizure.
Anyhow, we thought that was cute. Look at her. She's just so cute. She's just rocking.
Oh, this was a great line. Chris, you're right. How did we miss this line? It says... Michael Scott says, how much in totals does it cost to get from Jim's left nipple to the right nipple?
We have a lot of tolls in here. Oh, Lord.
Trying to get him missed it. Oh, my gosh, that's the best line. We should give that the Sloth Award immediately, honey. They should get... Who said the line? Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott has never been presented with a sloth. We'd like to present Michael with a sloth for that line. That was a great line. Using a PG word in a G fashion.
There we go.
Right?
Because he said the word, well.
Yeah, but he said it in a fashion where it could have been family.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Rather than something like nice nipples.
Oh my gosh, the other Beth says she was a jump rope coach in the 70s.
Seriously?
That's so awesome.
Yeah, but here's the thing. With Beth, did she have any team? Or was she just the coach in the living room? We need pictures.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Honey, have you ever heard of a jump rope team?
Yeah, well, like Sydney watched this one. There's this one movie that she loved to watch, and it was about these jump rope teams, and they competed.
It's a movie.
Well, it was like out in California. Maybe you just in your little, Indiana.
Beth's making it up, or she just.
I love
honey,
that.
I also am the head of the men's league for left-handed people in Nipple, Florida. There you go.
Oh, he's a lot tonight.
And her little flesh
She said she had a team.
Beth, until we see pictures, we're not talking about it anymore.
That's
Get some
so
proof.
cool.
Little Fletch is watching you now.
Hi, Fletch. We miss you.
Fletch is all in at school. The picture, I saw a picture
Oh.
Dora put up. He is at school. Fletch, how's the ladies treating you up there at the school? So
You
little
have a
Fletch is from
girlfriend.
Petoskey, Michigan.
Yeah.
And now he's going to Central Michigan
I know.
University
We were
or
actually,
something.
rooting for him to come down here.
Yeah.
There was a slight chance he was going to come
chickened
down
out.
here.
So anyway, little Fletch, tell us how the ladies are up there. Gwen says, easy with that sloth. You'll have PETA after you.
Oh, Pandora's here. Did you say that? And Beth says she doesn't lie. See, I think that's cool.
Okay, Pandora, you missed a bunch of lines. Hopefully John got them, but I
I
doubt
gotta
it.
tell you, I'd love to get everybody together because Chris, he was not a skater. He was a disco dancer.
John and Pandora.
Yes.
John is a little like the sloth. He can only remember the last line you said. So we're hoping he'll
You
remember.
resemble that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right.
Oh, she said it was in the 70s and we didn't take pictures of everything we did. We did an UND halftime show once.
University of North Dakota.
Oh, how fun. See?
Sean says, I'm left-handed. Do I have to move to Nipple, Florida now? Sean, that's awesome. I think Sean gets this too. We're going to run out of these pretty quick, but Sean, we're going to give you, for Nipple, Florida, we're giving you the sloth.
The sloth.
The sloth. There you go, buddy.
Well,
oh my gosh.
He's gotten the trophy a couple times.
He has. The Wetzel. What's the Wetzel
He
say?
says there's a World Jump Rope Federation.
The Wetzel. Okay, time out on the program. Wetzel, do you have a confession here? Were you a jump rope intramural
Maybe he was.
champion?
And he might be very proud of it.
Let's confess. And if there's any pictures, I will literally
Show us your
pay
trophy.
money. Show us your trophy. That's right. Here we go. My name is Jay Wetzel, and I want to thank everybody for the trophy here, for helping me to win with all the girls. I appreciate it very much.
You know what? I bet you there were some cute girls though,
Probably knowing
Well,
Wetzel.
there you go.
Wetzel's not stupid. He's a loser, but he's not stupid.
Serious. We do not say.
Jamie says, thank God Facebook didn't exist when we were kids to document every time we made idiots of ourselves. Man, you are not kidding. I don't know how in the world kids are going to have it now. Not jump rope. How about so no, let's see, where did he go? Wetzel says,
Where did he go?
where did he go?
I don't know.
The putts, and that line flew. What is going on, Gwen says. You want to help Gwen? She's lost.
You know what? I'm a little lost too. Gwen.
There's
I
a
can't
lot.
keep up tonight.
The shirt, we had no idea the shirt was going to be this big of a deal.
Honey,
I knew it was an epic shirt when I saw it.
It's epic.
When I saw it on the Asian model, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay,
saw it on the Asian model.
I'm going to take a picture of Jim's closet. It's really quite humorous. I think you guys would really enjoy it. Well, we share a closet, actually. So.
Yes. Okay. Andrew Johnson. Little Fletch says, I
Yes.
technically haven't moved in completely to college. I needed to get my car fixed, and yes, I moved most of my stuff today. So there you go.
That's fun.
That's fun, Little
That's a
Fletch.
lot of fun.
We need pictures of the ladies once you
Yeah.
get all situated.
Gwen's processing.
Gwen's processing. Although you're wearing that shirt on a video we are all promoting, so Jamie says, that's just mean.
It's hot in here tonight.
Honey, it is hot in here. I don't know what you did.
Fail.
It
Epic
is.
fail. All right, so moving on.
Yep, Sonny missed
Here
all the
we
years
go.
where we as GTM had to do all those television things and the lights were so stinking hot.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah, here, these are all LEDs in here, so they're not much heat.
I know.
Yep.
I think I'm going through the change. Okay, so it's time for.
Thursday. Welcome to another broadcast of FNS Fake News Network.
Your home for fake news.
We gotta ask Michael Scout.
I don't even know
what
what
do they say at the very end, Michael?
I don't even know. And can it be played on a family show? Always on Fake News Network, you always shuffle your papers. I learned that from Walter Cronkite.
Michael was asking Jamie, so are you questioning whether or not we should be promoting Jimpeters' nipples?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. And I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to prefer to stay neutral on that subject.
All right, so we're going to the fake news.
Here we go.
Okay.
Fake news. Here's your stories
Oh, well,
tonight.
it's actually, it's
You know-
not necessarily fake. It could be real.
Right,
And that's
but
the
we
question.
are
Is
the
it
Fake
real
News
or
Network.
fake?
Yes.
So here it is.
So you never know. Under the Ohio State University Stadium is a meteor from space, which is said to possess powers that help the Buckeyes win. Real or fake? Give me an R or an F.
Okay, I just
people.
want to point out Ohio State University should have been in caps.
I don't
'Cause it
like
is
like the school, so I left it in non-caps just to piss off your dad. He's not even here
He's
though.
not even here.
What kind of a
I don't
fickle
know.
friend is he?
He loves us, but
I
he's not
tell
on
you, he's
tonight.
missing a great program. I got to tell you.
We
this-
got him a present even.
I know this program. Well, tell him what you bought your dad.
So yeah, we stayed with my sister lives right. Oh gosh, yes. Never
It's
mind.
it's a fourplex, and they live on the same floor.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
So anyhow, they basically hosted us. So I got him this little Dyson cordless vacuum for letting us stay there.
Dad's on. He just jumped. on.
Oh, okay.
So let me tell you about my wife's gift giving ability. So this is one thing I got her. This beautiful
Yeah.
ring,
Well,
which
they
people have
know.
come.
They-
Yeah, exactly. You were there
Yeah.
for the presentation. However, so here's what I got for Christmas, and then for her dad's retirement, she buys him a vacuum. Yeah. We have some gift giving issues here.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm a very
yeah.
practical gift giver.
Yeah, boring.
Practical.
Boring.
Practical.
Practically boring.
Practical.
There's a World Disco Federation
Oh, my
dance
gosh.
off each year. Chris
Amy just
Soderlin,
said
there
Ohio
is
sucks.
not.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What did he say?
Chris says there is a World Disco Federation dance off every year.
That would be a blast to watch. I got to tell you.
No, I'm
Some
good.
of these would be really fun.
I'm good. I read it in the Inquirer. Linda Putt says, okay, so go back to the story because we've interrupted
Okay,
ourselves.
real quick. Jamie said, Ohio sucks. Go Bonnies. What are Bonnies? Who's Bonnie?
I don't actually know. It's got to be something Buffalo, I'm guessing. But I don't know. Jamie, I don't know what that means. Unpack that. Is that like a... Oh, you know what that probably is? That's probably the World Championships for crocheters.
Oh, and Susan Wells just said, please say peed off.
Really?
What words are you using? Am I trying to, should I,
I don't think I said piss, did I?
Okay.
All right, the Ohio
All
State
right,
University,
I'm going
back
back.
to Fake News Network,
Back to
ladies
fake
and
news.
gentlemen. So was that story of Ohio State, under the Ohio State University Stadium, there is a meteor from space said to possess powers that help the Buckeyes win. Is that real news or fake news? You decide.
They answered already.
They did?
We're waiting. Yeah, you were supposed to answer now, honey.
Oh.
You got to tell the answer.
The answer is no. That is fake news.
That's fake news.
I just
All
threw
right.
that up there to mess with my father-in-law because he'll start spreading that story.
Yeah.
He loves that school. He actually has red underwear even. Everything is red.
Yes.
Yep.
exactly.
Okay, I have another fake news story.
Another one. Here we go. Real or fake?
Here we go. Here it is. An 88-year-old man survived a fall into a Long Island cesspool. Real or fake? Now remember, we're talking about Long Island here.
88-year-old man survives a fall into the Long Island cesspool.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Yeah.
a cesspool.
Yep. I want to say it was 25 feet deep or something. I don't know.
That sounds.
But it could be really
nasty.
fake. Bonnie's are St. Bonaventure. Is
I've
what
never
Michael's
even
got.
heard of that.
Yeah, it
Have
is
you?
out in Buffalo. I went to St. Bonneville, Gwen says.
Wait. Oh, that's
Gwen
cool.
went to St. Bonaventure, and I'm guessing Jamie went there till they dropped the funding for the crochet department. And then Jamie probably left. That's my guess. The Inquirer lied, Linda says. Andrew's going to send us pictures of his school coming up. Robin Sneed says it's a real story. The Putt says it's fake. The other Beth says true. Michael Scott says real.
Real.
We don't go
It's too
true,
real.
Beth. There's the other Beth. We do not have true and false. We do real and fake because we are the fake news network here.
Real. And
Neil
fake.
Green says it's a real story. The Wetzel, the
Isn't
loser.
Long Island
Isn't Long Island a cesspool? Plenty of 88-year-olds live there. I'm telling you, the Wetzel's hot.
He's hot. He's
I'm
got
telling-
him.
I named
line
him.
after line.
I named him loser when. How old were you when I named you loser? Probably 12.
If I
14?
were your mother, I would have smacked you.
Actually, Janet liked it. Janet was okay with it because every now and then when I would call her, she'd say, "Loser's doing pretty good."
oh,
or
you're
"Loser."
kidding.
No, it was a comment. Tell her, back me
Oh.
up, loser. It was used by the family in an endearing way. Okay, the Putt says the Mississippi is a cesspool. Philosophy pre-law major, says Jamie.
I literally have a degree in arguing.
I love her. John, you better get that. Pandora, you better get that one. Sean says, couldn't most of Long Island be considered a cesspool sometimes? It is a true story, and it was a 25-foot fall the guy survived. But it was a hole only about 3 feet across, and he just didn't see it, and he fell right
Aw.
in. Yeah, but he was down there for a substantial amount of time.
Okay.
I'm thinking the fire department hosed him off. Probably industrial type hosing.
Oh,
I would
that's
guess.
nasty. That's really nasty.
Sorry,
Bye.
Jay, you typed it faster. Yeah, Sean, you were a little slow on that, but Loser is quick on the keyboard. I'm telling you that. I invited Loser down here not to come visit us, not realizing he's currently unemployed. He could show up tomorrow with a bag and we're done. That's
You can
right.
stay.
The only thing I did right is didn't give him the address.
Really?
Nope.
Well, he knows you live around here.
She might get up for line of the day. Should we give it to her, Loser? Should she be nominated? Okay, Pandora, you got to nominate Sunny for line of the day. She's never had line of the day.
Jamie says that she should have a crochet off with you. I think that's a great idea.
Oh, please.
He could not crochet
No.
to save his life.
Gwen says even the losers get lucky sometimes. Tom Petty. Oh, it's a song. Okay. Neil Green says still trying to get the stink off from that old guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you
probably.
see what Jay Wetzel said?
Uh-uh.
Loser was because I was so much like him as a kid, and probably even now.
But look at the end
Good
of the
one.
statement.
All good.
All good love.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. So he loves me. No, Wetzel's my boy. If I had a boy, it'd be Jay. I always loved Jay.
Oh,
All
it's on your website. The address is on our website.
Oh, crap.
Well, he's
we
ahead
gotta
of you.
change that. How dumb are we? Random people could show up, honey. Jenny White is now joined in.
Okay. So
All right, people.
tonight,
Yeah.
we're going to play. I have played softly, I hope.
Are you?
This is one of our great, we love that little song.
Your audio's a little hot. Well, it's...
Okay, anyhow, that's what we're going to talk about. But as I was looking up stuff about Shark Week, because as you guys probably know, Shark Week is playing this week. What station is that on? No.
Sean says, just GPS nipple Florida. You can find that, I'm sure.
How many times do you think
Come and see us.
NIPPLE has been
You know,
said
and
tonight?
Pandora wasn't here at the beginning, so she's going to be processing this show for at
I
least
know.
3 hours.
It's a lot to process.
It is. Patty Palmacki just comes on and he goes, I'm finally awake from my nap. He's got on.
All right, so
Oh, man.
anyhow,
Yes, sorry.
I was saying.
Yes, as you were saying before, you were so rudely interrupted.
I know I got to remember.
That was my dad's line.
Well, okay, so anyhow, I was looking up facts about sharks. Not interesting.
No.
I mean, I had like 2. So anyhow, we decided.
Well, honey, this may be a shock, but they don't have a personality.
Well, it was just like, I mean, I have 2 facts about sharks that were kind of interesting, but the rest was just like, okay,
All right.
yeah. But
So,
anyhow, we decided to do a spin, and we're going to talk about
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, right?
Shark.
Which is a show that many of you probably know, where
Yes.
entrepreneurs come on there and they do this little deal about their
Yep.
sales job, about what they're trying to make, and then they actually can offer them money and buy into their deals. So that wasn't a very good explanation. That's how my brain is working tonight.
Your friends are lighting you up about the Baby Shark theme song.
Oh.
Jamie says, no, you got to play the metal version of that awful song. I didn't know there was one. Then
The what version?
Metal, heavy metal. And then Chris and Linda said, please turn that off.
Baby shark, do, baby. We used to give that as a gift to people.
Gwen just says the address for Jim and Sunny on Facebook is now Nippleville.
Oh, Lord.
Pandora just says, read Pandora's line.
Pandora's line.
Right there.
I might have to go to bed right after this show. So much to process. It's a lot to process tonight.
It's a lot.
It's a
Pandora,
lot.
you missed the opening with Jurassic Park. This is the closest we could come to a shark. Because we're very low budget here.
I already had a headache. Okay, so anyhow, I did see this. This is adorable, you guys. We won't show a squirrel line. We're just going to show this beluga whale.
Yeah.
And is playing fetch, or playing ball with this guy in the boat. So he throws the ball. Are we on? Yeah.
Yep.
And look at it. It's going after the ball. I'm like, that is incredible.
That's really cool.
Of course, I was freezing watching this, but
yeah. But he actually gets it. He brings it back to him.
It takes him a minute, but he gets the ball and he brings it back. Kind of makes you want a beluga whale.
Yes. Sonny is going to have to screen Jim's shirts now, the Wetzel says.
I have no control. If you think I have any control, no.
Patty Palamaki says his idea is to make imitation tofu from bologna.
Oh, that's his idea?
Yeah, to make imitation tofu from bologna. Get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Not line of the day, but it was a good one, Patty.
All right.
Patty lives up in the UP, honey, in Michigan.
The UP.
It's probably already cold up there.
Well, but it's beautiful up there. I mean, that is like beautiful country up there. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and ask a question. Because I think this was a good question. After filming, every Shark Tank contestant is required to meet with an on-set what? Hey, wake up there, fella.
Number 1, banker. Number 2, look at Chris and Linda. Number 2, financial advisor. Number 3, psychiatrist. So after filming, every Shark Tank contestants are required to meet with an on-set what? Banker, financial advisor, or a psychiatrist?
I don't have, where is
Chris and Linda, so when Chris says, Isaac says the show is now called Beauty and Nipple Man. My eyes are up here, people.
No.
Just saying. Just saying. Heidi Erickson is watching.
Who actually brought it up that I pointed to your...
Who started this?
I know. Who started that? We might have
It was either Sean or Loser. I
All
think.
right. I think I think you're right. One of them did.
Yeah. Okay, they're all voting in. Susan
Okay.
Wells says number 1. Jamie says number 2. The Pot says, do you guys have dolphins? Yes, we do. Gwen says number 2. Patty Palamaki says number 3. Andrew Johnson says number 2. Now, Andrew Johnson once was on the show as like a ringer. Remember, we brought him on the show, which was all about space.
Yes.
Totally choked.
Oh, no.
He totally
we were
choked.
talking about the space shuttle.
I know, totally
Yeah,
choked.
He did not.
Yep.
choke.
I called him later and I said, what the heck? And he said, those questions were hard.
See?
All right.
I have some toughy questions.
Pandora says number 3. Oh, so
Oh,
Andrew
Sean.
says it was Sean. Okay.
Yeah.
The Wetzel says Sean. He gives it to
Yeah.
him. So Sean says, sorry, that was me. No, don't be sorry. Michael says, I think Sean. Oh, Chris and Lona said, so now I understand that Jim is the judge as to whether a line of the day makes the line of the day list.
Oh.
Mostly because she's like organizing the program and I'm just like,
I know.
I'm
not
a butterfly.
Always... He's a...
I'm the butterfly.
What does that mean? That's like a bee, not a butterfly.
No, nothing is ever in a straight line with a butterfly. Bees are...
Okay. All right. Oh, not sorry. That's cute.
Yeah, okay. So they're all... We kind of got 2s and 3s in there, I think.
Okay, let me
So
go back
what's
to
the
it.
answer?
I gotta look and see which one is the answer. Oh, it's 3. It's a psychiatrist. They have to meet
Wow.
with a psychiatrist.
No kidding.
Yeah, because they say they kind of get beat up and they're kind of hard on them, and that it can be really tough on them after the show.
Interesting.
So they have to meet with a psychiatrist. They have one on set.
Really? Well, maybe I'm going to go on that show because I need a psychiatrist and it's free, so I can do that.
There you go.
I don't have any good ideas, but maybe I could still do it. So,
And the candlestick maker.
I was learning some stuff too about the show as well.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. Actually, you'd be proud of me.
I'm so proud of you anyhow,
Yep.
honey.
So, are you doing anything with how many things they've had on there? You don't have any of those questions, do you? How many items they've promoted and stuff?
Not how many,
Okay,
no.
all right. This was a nice on Shark Tank. My brother watches this all the time. I know those of you that know Steve, you're probably surprised. 222 episodes. What?
Jay Whistle said, I meet with one after this show.
895 pitches. They've
He
had
is on fire tonight.
499 deals they've done, and 143 million worth of invested capital, but $1 billion in sales.
Oh, wow.
That's
All
pretty
right, so
impressive.
Pandora said I didn't do a good explanation earlier. So it's basically people come on and they have these concepts of, things that they want to try to make and
Well,
sell.
we'll show them some of the stuff.
Okay, and so anyhow, and then these investors, these rich people, then decide if they want to help them, like give them money to get it going and to get it made and get it marketed. But then they have to, give them a chunk of it.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of an
It
interesting
is.
show, but some things have come out of it.
We'll show you some of the big things they've done, the successes. How about that?
Okay, so
Here's
that's,
the success. Some of the successes.
know.
Actually, it's listed as the top 10, and I think we only used 8 of them.
okay.
Sonny, how do you do it? Oh my goodness, I'm a butterfly, not
Wait
a
a
bee.
minute, you gave me the fails and you gave me the ones that didn't get a deal. I don't have anything that,
Successes?
yeah, I don't
The
have
best
that.
of? Oh, well, give me the fails then.
Okay.
No, I had the best of. Seriously?
Honey, I don't think so.
Okay. The squatty potty, that was a success.
Oh, I
This
think
was a success. Some are
Oh.
fails.
okay.
And then this thing was a failure. The body jack, which is to help you do
Looks
push-ups.
like it. Oh.
Tipsy elves, which is, Christmas stuff. The ring, which actually we've been looking at getting one. We bought one for your dad,
Yeah.
and we love those things. Bombas, you've all heard of those, the cool socks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, they're a big deal. That took off. And then sweet balls, I don't know.
I don't know what
Oh, that
happened.
was like popsicles, but cupcakes on a stick,
Honey?
I think. What happened?
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Did you put that in there?
nope.
Okay, well,
Seriously?
how did that happen?
I don't know. All right. Why dads shouldn't care for kids? You want to go right into
Okay,
that?
we'll go right into
Okay,
that.
here you go. Oh, you got to stop these,
okay,
hon, because
okay.
yeah, it's all right. And now we're on number 3. So back up.
Okay, back up.
All right, this is why dads, and again, why when my daughter calls, I usually leave the room because it's like her life is melting down because the screen on her phone cracked or something. So I can't deal. All right, so these were legit. Why dogs or dads shouldn't care for kids. And it was this dad who confused almond milk with laundry detergent. He posted, "My laundry smells like milk." And my breakfast cereal made me dizzy.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay, this one is good. This dad who accidentally put curry powder in his kids' breakfast. So yeah, this dad who knows there is crying over spilled milk. That's on
Oh,
carpet.
like in a carpet. Oh,
You're in
milk on a
trouble.
carpet. Yeah.
Yep, you're in trouble. Okay, stop that one.
Okay.
All right, this one I didn't know a thing about.
Oh,
Sonny
yeah.
had to explain
This
it
is so
to me.
nasty. So that's like a diaper pail, and you're supposed to put the diapers in there, but there should be a bag in there that collects them. So that's like nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So there's one. This is why dads shouldn't take care of kids. This dad who proves mom's brains just don't affect moms. He's got WD-40
I
in the
know.
fridge.
That seems like something you would do.
That definitely. Okay, this I love. This is something I would definitely do. And this dad who swatted a fly that landed on his daughter's phone with a little too much enthusiasm. He like shattered the phone. Yeah. All right, what do you got next? This one was good. Pause it, babe. This is really good. Dad who misinterpreted his wife's instructions. The wife says, "Start using 4 diapers now." XOXO. He takes a picture, sends it back, and says, "Seems a bit overkill, but you got it." And his wife goes, "What is wrong with you?" And he goes, "What? The romper? It won't button now. I changed it to the sunflower dress." His wife goes, "I meant size 4 diapers." He's got 4 diapers on that kid.
Oh.
That's funny.
I know, but you know what?
It's
sad.
guy stuff. Okay.
I know.
This one is good. Honey, I would definitely do this. This
would
dad
definitely do this.
who mistook an onion for an apple and packed it in his kid's lunch.
Yes,
Yeah.
that father needs to get more involved.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to put it. Oh, this one was great too. All right, this one was a dad who forgot to put the swim diaper on the baby. The wife says, "Did you put the swim diaper on her?" He says, "Lying. Of course. Why?" Look at it.
No.
That kid has major junk in the trunk. This one I have actually done, honey. I have to
Yes,
confess.
you know what, honey?
A dad who tried the homemade microwave popcorn. Oh my gosh, that is so good. That's good stuff. And then this one, the dad who went to check on the baby and forgot he sleeps naked. That's totally creepy.
Oh,
There you go. Why dads should not take care of kids.
All right. Now, Patty said.
Don't touch me, Dad.
He said, "I get an item every month that was featured on Shark Tank." Guess what it is? He gets an item every month featured. Oh, it's the steaks. I think they have steaks. Maybe
Really?
that was it.
Would it be a glass of wine? I've met Patty's kids. Might be a glass of wine.
All right.
What is it?
What is it?
Patty, we don't know.
Okay, so now we'll ask a question about real sharks.
Okay, here we go.
More people die from this every year than from sharks.
Okay, they die from
Like,
hip. Yeah. Being attacked by a
These
hippo,
animals.
being attacked by a mosquito, being attacked by a snail, or all of the above.
Yes.
Wow, this is kind of a trick question. I don't know this answer.
You don't know the answer?
Mm-mm.
Didn't I go over these with you?
Maybe. Give me a kiss.
Mwah.
There you go. I don't know, honey. I'm going to go with, I'm going to bet mosquito is what I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
She just humors me. That's what I love about her. She woke me up at 7 o'clock this morning, completely panicked about her ears. It's kind of cool.
Well, no, I was like having a,
Yeah.
I was miserable this morning.
It's cool in this marriage and this relationship that she and I have. She really needs me. Debbie was so stoic, and you didn't know that she needed you. I know she needed me, so
Right,
don't get
right.
me wrong. But it was never in that, boy, I really need you. And I feel that a lot more with her, so, which is really
We
cool
should
as a
take
man.
a picture. We should have shared what we did last night. So Debbie had bought these
Oh, yeah.
an ionizer.
I did take a picture. I think I deleted
Well, yeah,
it.
but we didn't.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so nasty, though.
We should. We'll put it up.
I don't know if I want to take a picture of the
No, I'll just put it up right here. Put it up to the cheap version. See if it's still in
cheap
here.
version. Anyhow, Debbie
Yeah.
had these feet ionizers. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, I think.
Ionize me is what it's called.
Yeah.
But anyhow, you put your feet in there and it's supposed to put these negative ions into your system.
Okay.
So
this is our water.
it looks like we
Yeah.
peed into
This is
water.
our water after 15 minutes with this machine. Can
Yeah,
they
it
see
looks
that?
like it's nasty. Like, yeah, that's enough sharing. Jim's water was literally black. I'm like,
Yeah.
that can't be a good thing.
It was like, there's something wrong biologically with that boy. So
Okay.
we're obviously going to use it more.
All right. So people
right.
are different answers. So anyhow, it is all of the above. Now here's the interesting thing, you guys. So
Oh, wait, all of the above?
right, so only 10 about 10 not that that's not a lot, but 10 people die every year from a shark.
Okay.
And not even really 10 every year. More people die from a hippo and from a snail. Now mosquitoes is like 7,000 or 700,000 people die from mosquito bites. But snails and hippos,
How does a snail kill you?
well, because they
Those
can
little
be
suckers come up at night.
they're poisonous, and I guess I don't know. They
Oh,
get
okay.
food or whatever, but that's how.
Did you tell them what your nephew Tim says about what the sharks at New Smyrna Beach, why he's never worried?
No, what?
He says they don't kill you, remember?
Oh, they just bite you. They don't kill you.
They
They
just
just
bite
take
you.
a little nibble out of you.
That was literally his line. She was
I
horrified.
know. I'm like, okay.
She says, "You're a father. What are you doing?" Hippo, #1 killer in Africa. Susan Wells. Susan knows this.
Oh, did she say that?
She did.
I know. I'm like, a hippo. There were some other things on the list that I was completely taken aback. I'm like, seriously?
Pandora says, I have done that before. I don't know what that means, Pandora.
I don't know why
Gwen
we're
says,
so-
I never would have guessed that. No, we didn't either. We were that's why we used it. Your favorite hairdresser is watching. Stefan.
Stefan.
You have to say it.
Look at my
Stefan.
I'm supposed to get my hair cut today, Stefan.
Problems
Yeah.
over here. Problems.
Stefan's the one that said to me, Jim's hair literally grows straight up.
Stefan's got 2 kids now.
I
Lives in
know.
Indianapolis.
I know.
They are an awesome couple.
He's got a beautiful little family.
Oh, it's really cool. Jamie says, seriously, who can't outrun a snail?
I know.
That's it, Jamie.
I
See?
know.
People with crochet needles. Never run.
Crocodiles was the other one.
Never run with a crochet needle. I think that was something I learned in school.
Never run with a crochet needle.
I think that's one I learned.
My grandma taught me how to crochet.
Seriously.
Yeah, I
My
loved
mother
it.
didn't crochet. She didn't darn. She didn't do nothing. Nope.
See, if you notice, I didn't know snails are poisonous. I know the things that you learn on our show.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sean says, yeah, biologically, that's the only way. There's something wrong here. Okay. I never would have guessed that. All right. There you go. Jamie says, are we talking about choking on escargot when they realize they're eating snails? That's a good line.
When I was a waitress, I worked at an Italian restaurant and we served escargot. I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Really?
I just couldn't. And
Was
I
that
served
the
them all the time.
That must
but
have
I
been the
couldn't-
Italian restaurant.
It was
right?
an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
They looked so nasty. It's a shell with a little worm inside, basically. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now
I
that we've
know.
disgusted the audience,
I know.
Moving
I
on.
know. Okay, moving on.
here we go.
We move on. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So, when contestants first walk on set at Shark Tank, the producers make them do this.
#1, do a stare down with sharks. #2, tell an embarrassing story. #3, recite their favorite quote.
Yes.
Wow. I wouldn't think any of those things. I don't know. That's interesting. Do a stare down with a shark, tell an embarrassing story, recite their favorite quote.
See,
I have no idea.
Pandora's grandmother taught her to crochet too. You know, I hope it's not a lost art. Jamie, I'm glad that you're doing it. I hope you have taught your kids. I didn't teach Sydney how to knit. I know I take that back. I think I taught her how to knit for a minute. And then
Sean, read Sean's.
Sean.
Yeah.
If a snail is chasing you, you need to be faster than your slowest friend.
It's like, here's the one phenomenon you and I cannot figure out. We've talked about this a lot with each other and with some friends, and that is the whole zombie thing. Why is it so popular? All the TV shows
Oh
about
my gosh,
zombies,
it's
and we're
like,
like,
yeah,
I
it's
don't
huge.
get it. It's like they just walk slow, so what's the point? I don't get it. All right. Oh, you're getting lots of answers popping in. Linda Putz says 2. Susan Wells, our Canadian office, says number 3. Gwen says 2. Pandora 2. Michael Scott says 3. Favorite quote. Neil says number 2. All right.
Okay.
Andrew Johnson, Little Fletch says number 1, honey.
All right, it's a stare down. And basically they're setting up the cameras and everything, but they said how intimidating it is because they're just really looking at the sharks. And the sharks are very intimidating people. So they're called sharks, the people, the investors.
It's a side note here. I won't tell her this. I'll just tell you. But I thought that number 1 was do a stare down with real sharks. And I thought, well, that's stupid. I wouldn't pick that.
I guess I didn't explain that. Sharks are the
No.
investors.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's not the problem.
No, that's not what I say.
No, that's not what you say at all.
No, that's not what you say at all.
Because I like to eat snails.
Because I like to eat snails.
Snails. He likes to eat snails.
Oh, that's so bad. Thank you. I made my daughter a princess dress once. She just handed it down to her younger cousin.
See, I'm telling you what.
I'm going to get emotional, Jamie, if you keep that kind of stuff up.
I used to take Sydney to to artistic type events. I just want to keep the arts alive. Any type of art,
Yeah,
I don't know. And crochet and knitting, that's an art. It's
that's
a
true.
skill. It's a beautiful thing.
I thought they were real sharks too, Pandora's. Pandora's off. She was stuck in traffic.
You know
honey.
what? But she hasn't watched the show. So
Yeah, she's out of sync.
You know what?
honey.
I know.
This is
Get
not
to-
our normal Pandora. I don't know what we got going on here. Look at that. My grandma told me how. Oh, Beth already said that. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Well, you know what? I feel like people don't really know the show very well, but let's go
Don't worry
to
about
this one.
Yeah.
We'll
This
talk about.
this is an
'cause
educational
I
show.
know. Oh, it's an edge of it. Well,
Honey,
we don't even have to go over
We're
the questions.
Fake News Network and we're the PBS for morons.
Our light's changing. Why do sharks, these are the actual sharks that swim in the ocean,
Yeah.
bite each other?
Okay, number 1, mating ritual. Number 2, marking their territory. Or number 3, communication. Which one? Why do the real life sharks in the ocean bite each other? These kind of sharks. There you go.
That
All
isn't
right.
a shark, honey.
They don't know.
Although we did find out sharks in their lifetime lose 30,000 teeth. They have so many teeth, but they go through 30,000 teeth.
All right, so while you're talking about sharks, I'll go back to Shark Tank. I had some other fascinating.
Well, I don't know. Do you guys watch the show? Maybe we should have asked that. It's the only thing that we could find interesting about sharks.
Yep, okay. 56% of all contestants successfully make a deal. Women are underrepresented on the show and secure smaller deals. Okay, there you go. The average deal amount is $286,000, and the average equity given up is 27%. Food consists of 20% of the offers. Fashion is 19% of the offers. And the most popular pitch industries, those two. Mark Cuban is the most prolific deal maker. He's done 151 deals in 10 seasons.
Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
Yeah, he owns the Dallas Mavericks or something. He's
Yeah.
a billionaire. Most of them aren't that rich.
He
they're
was a
millionaires,
.com.
But he's a
Yeah,
billionaire.
he was a .com guy. Yeah. There
So
you go.
anyhow.
Now you
see,
learn.
the other bet doesn't watch Shark Tank. We don't really watch it. We watched it a couple of times.
Yeah.
But,
Like I said, if
mean,
I
we know
visit
what it is.
Steve, it's playing in the background all day.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go to the question because actually we're running out of time. Why do sharks bite each other? It is a mating ritual. It's a way of. Jim's sort of like that. He's always biting at me.
Hey, not in front of the children. All right.
Too much information. That's too much.
He's too much.
It's too much.
I have watched it. It's kind of fascinating to see how it goes down. I would agree, Sean. Linda says, I watch Shark Tank, but I haven't made a deal with any of the sharks yet. Linda's family is loaded
It
with
really
sharks.
is interesting though that they said that most of the deals they usually make a deal but then when they're done they actually have to renegotiate because it never works out to be quite what they want it to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
Well, you're
always
making
gets
the deal.
renegotiated.
Yeah, you're
right.
making the $1 million deal in 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I did wonder about. Well, they said that the
Yeah.
deals actually go longer than that.
Pandora got that one right.
Yay!
Good for Pandora. You know what? We haven't seen Lydell tonight. I should really call him, but I'm sure he's babysitting.
All right, it's like 5 till. I think we should wrap up. Did you guys write down?
Pandora, you got some lines for us? Can you wake up John? See if he's got them. Send them out to us. Do we have any other videos left? I thought we had another video or two.
Let me see.
I sent you 3, and I don't think all 3 made the show.
You know what? I reviewed this with him earlier, and I knew he wasn't listening to me. And I said, do I have all of them? Oh, you know what? We have this one.
See?
These didn't get a deal.
Okay, these did not get a deal. So this is just the ending. Good point to end on. That glass of wine thing, I thought that was a great idea. And it's made millions of dollars. These have all gone on. Look at Kodiak Cakes never got a deal. They were in Target before the show, and then they didn't get the deal, and then it took off just from them being on the show but not getting a deal. And they become the best-selling cake mix now. BedJet didn't get a deal. They've done fairly well.
What is that?
It puts a pad under your bed, and you can either heat your bed with air or cool it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you would like that. Coffee Meets Bagel, a little restaurant thing, coffees and bagels. That took off. The Bokes. This one is cool because I forget the black guy's name on the show, but they didn't get a deal, but when he was getting married and trying to get flowers, he found out how expensive they are, what a ripoff they were. So he called this guy. He had the number, called him up. The guy completely explained the flower business and said, here's what's happening. They take a $45 arrangement and get $65 for it. So he bought the flowers for his wedding from that guy, and he ended up getting in a deal. I think they got $10 million out of him or some crazy number, and now that flower thing has really taken off. The Smart Baker, I don't know that one at all, but that one took off. You do?
One. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That took off like crazy, they said. And then Rocketbook, which is that blue spiral notebook, and you write all your notes in and stuff, and somehow it interfaces. I don't understand it. Yeah, and then you erase it by putting it in the microwave.
Yeah, I do remember.
You and I looked at it like at Staples or something. So those are the ones. So my point is, even though you don't think you got a great idea, you might still have a really good idea.
Okay, so we should come up with a great idea.
We should.
Yes. I think we're smart people. We're all smart.
My dad had a couple of ideas. He was kind of creative, and my dad came up with this snow scoop, which was the front end. It was made out of tin because Dad had tons of tin being in the air conditioning business. So he made a snow scoop with a big handle so we could stand behind it and push it, and it would fill up with snow, and it would fill up about a half of a wheelbarrow. And so it would slide because it was that tin. And then about 4 years later, we saw it being sold in a bunch of places around the Twin Cities. So Dad had a great idea before it was time.
Oh, my word. We have 9.
Oh, here we are.
9 different lines.
Do we really? Oh,
all
dear
right,
Lord. You want to read them or do I?
Oh, and she actually reduced it.
Did she?
Oh, it's John here.
Oh,
so
John.
It's John. Good job, John.
All right, Sean Ryder
this is
comes
a job
with
for you guys.
The Blue Purple Flower by Jim's Nipple. Sean says number 1. Number 2 is Michael Scott. Hopefully you guys are looking at these. Michael Scott says, how much do the tolls cost to get from Jim's left to his right nipple? Jamie says, so should we start a counter for how many times we say nipple tonight? Do you realize nipple's going to be in every one of these, right? Okay. Number 4, Susan Wells says we measure our distances by moose. And Sean says, I'm left-handed. Do I have to move to Nipple, Florida now? Chris and Linda Soderland said, Jim, the Soderlands have toured all over your shirt. Heather Bemis on YouTube says, that's quite the psychedelic gun on your shirt, Jim. Number 8, Jamie says, philosophy, pre-measure law. I literally have a degree in arguing. And number 9, Sunny enters into her own show with her very first line of the day. Sarcastic line, well, she knows you live around here.
You know what? You couldn't get line of the day because you just live in sarcasm.
I do.
Like,
it's true.
Everything you say is sarcasm.
I have dropped my pen, ladies and gentlemen.
Drop just pen.
Drop my pen. So there you go. Those are the 9 lines. What are we coming up with?
All right, you guys, vote her up.
Soderlands, vote her up. I like that. Soderlands are now taking care of it. And look at, John is so sharp, he posts it on my personal page and on the Jimpeters.
Did he really?
Yeah, so the people who are watching there's like 4 or 5.
That's awesome.
John is sharp, I'm telling you. The Wetzel votes Sonny. Wetzel has never voted for himself. One of our best. Why is Wetzel not a top fan? Wetzel, why are you not a top fan? Wetzel, you got to start sharing the program and then you become a top fan.
Well, but Lydell shares and he didn't get the top fan.
We don't like Lydell. That's the problem. We love Lydell. Gwen says 9. Linda the Putt says 9. Jay Wetzel says 9. Sean says 2. I'm betting Sean's number is 2.
So wait, if I win, what happens? Do I get to keep the tooth and not just emotionally? Because I need it emotionally, though. I got to tell you, I'm having a rough couple days.
Oh, you have had some rough days, baby. But we figured it out now. We know you got water in your ears.
I know, like
on both sides.
On both sides.
Which we don't even know how she did that, which I think means her brain is leaking. Neil Green's going for number 9, which, honey, happens to be you.
Oh,
Yep.
He loves me.
He does love yous. Jay Wetzel says, I'm a loser. That's why he votes for other people. Don't say that.
I
You're going to get my
won.
wife
That's so
slaps me every
nice.
time we go off the program and I've said your name wrong.
No, I'm like, oh, you mean Jay? When you
Yeah.
call him a loser?
Yeah.
We have this discussion every time. Every time.
Jay's parents are the coolest ever. So I met his dad, stepdad. I met his dad because he was in working for the phone company.
Yeah.
And so he would come out on the side and moonlight and help us with our Merlin phone system. He was amazing. And then his wife starts coming, and then they start bringing Loser because we needed somebody to crawl through the attic. That was Loser's
So
dad.
bad.
That's what
He's
we did.
so bad.
That's it. All right. So Michael Scott says, number 5, Sean moving to Nipple, Florida.
Oh,
Somebody's giving you lots of love, honey.
all right.
Time for my next nap. Bye-bye. Patty's leaving us, honey. All right. Andrew Johnson says, number 5. He's going for Sean. I'm left-handed. Do I have to move to Nipple, Florida?
Okay, I'm the winner.
Are you really?
Thank you.
They came in with
All
you.
right, present me with the tooth.
All right. Do I do it with the grabber like I usually do?
Well, I think you're gonna hurt me if you do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the emotional support tooth, which for those of you who are new to the broadcast, this is given out every program. We do not mail it because we're too cheap. The budget is very low on this program. And you get to possess this and do with it as you will emotionally until the broadcast. So how long do you get to keep this?
For a couple days.
Till when?
Till Monday.
Monday, ladies. Monday.
Thank you.
Yep. You want to thank
I
all...
want to thank all the little people.
See, that's my girl. That's my girl.
I want to thank all of you for accepting me.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's good stuff. Well, let's have a word. Let's close in prayer.
All right.
And we've just been dealing with God's faithfulness, and we've just been telling each other what a great life that
Yeah,
God
we
has
do have a
given
good
us. And we got to reboot. And I know some of you have had the same situation. You're on a second marriage or second, you've got yours, mine, and ours with kids. We don't have that situation, but we're just super, super grateful that God has blessed us with each other.
Yeah.
And just really beyond what we could have ever thought or
Amen.
imagined. All right.
Yeah.
So let's just
and
pray.
all you people.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesus, for family, and thank you for friends, but thank you for making us a part of your family, Lord. We had great laughs tonight, Jesus, and boy, we sure need it with the craziness in our world today.
Amen.
So we ask, God, that you would give our audience peace, those that watch the broadcast later. We ask that you would bless them as well, Father, in Jesus' name. And for those that have been here and been sarcastic, I thank you, Lord, that you created us that way, and we finally have a place we can just let that fly, and nobody gets offended. And we thank you for that, Lord. Give us your peace. Amen.
Amen.
We need more of you to share. Our numbers are dropping a tad. And if you would all, when this program is done, please share the program.
You know what? Jay Wessel says, put the tooth under your pillow and see if you get something. I like it.
Wetzel's already working on next week's broadcast. So you guys, we got a big weekend this weekend. Keep us in prayer. Monday, I go into surgery, so my show should be very interesting, or our show should be very interesting.
We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know. So we'll
if
figure
he's
it out
highly
then.
drugged, we'll go with the show.
Probably. So I'll be just running off set to go pee all the time. So they're removing one more centimeter, or one more stone, which I can't remember how big he said it was. But
I don't know.
Anyways.
All right. We're wrapping it up.
All right, guys.
We love you guys.
Love you
Thanks
guys.
so much for having fun with us.
Peace out. Here's the exit music.